Hi there, this is Amy Hoyes from the Grand Ledge Chamber of Commerce, and today I'm talking to Sue Dickinson with Exit Realty. She's a broker and the owner here. So thank you so much for taking some time to talk to me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, so tell me, Grand Ledge, what is your favorite thing about this community? Favorite thing or?
Well, I grew up in a small town, so to me, community, relationships is everything.
Yeah.
And Grand Ledge is just so tightly woven and rich with strong relationships.
Yeah.
And in our business in real estate, relationships is where everything begins.
It's key. Relationship building, really.
Absolutely. It's all about the people.
Yeah. So I want to talk about your business a little bit, but before we do that, I have a couple of fun questions that I want to ask you. So the first one is, if you could change places with a TV character for 1 week and be that TV character, who would it be and why?
Oh, hands down, Triple D, Guy. I want to drive around in that red Corvette.
Okay, I was gonna say why.
And I want to eat some great food
Woo!
and have somebody else make it for me.
Nice!
Hands down.
Good for you. You know that right off the bat. That's awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, fun. All right, so another different one is if you had to pick one food, just one food that you had to eat for the rest of your life, that's the only thing you could eat, what would it be?
Okay, I would have to say salad. And my kids will definitely vouch for that. I am a salad eater, and I think you can do anything with a salad.
You can. It kind of like gets in that loophole. Like you could just add to the salad. You could add all kinds of stuff to the salad. Good for you.
Pretty open-ended.
That is pretty open-ended.
I'm going for a salad.
I like that. I like that. All right, so real estate. One of the things, I'm sure when people are trying to sell their house, what is something that you tell them right off the bat has to be done in order to get their house ready to sell?
Okay, well I think of three things right up front, but probably the first most important thing is to declutter.
Yeah.
So, because you're going to move all that stuff anyways.
Yeah.
People kind of stress out, well, what if I have crates and boxes and stuff like that in my garage? It doesn't matter. I think it gives the buyer some comfort knowing that the seller's actually going to get out of the house.
Right. They're motivated and they started the process.
Right. But if your house is jam-packed with stuff, and usually that's why people sell, because they're not right-sized in their home anymore.
Okay.
That too much stuff, they need to find a better place to live.
Okay.
Getting it decluttered is important, because otherwise the next person coming in, they open up cupboards, they open up closets, and they think, oh, this doesn't have any room because things are falling off the shelf. They're not going to be as likely to buy it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. And also they probably can't visualize their own stuff in there when there's too much of someone else's stuff in there.
Absolutely.
So that makes total sense.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. So if you want, probably that would help with pricing. But another thing too is cleaning. And I tell my clients to clean and then clean again.
Like the baseboards and the deep cleaning that we all hate to do.
Yes, so you could almost eat off of every surface.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's good though. I mean, that's good advice. So,
yeah, exactly.
So the Grand Ledge housing market has always been hot. Is it still hot? Like, is there anything going on?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's summertime. It's even at the end of August, we're going into the later part of the summer. We're still hot here.
Yeah.
And there's been a shortage of inventory. Interest rates are still low, and we have an abundance of buyers out there looking. And a lot of times I think people are curious as to what could I get for my home. They want to know, but yet they're afraid to call a real estate agent because thinking, oh, now that person's going to be calling me and hounding me all the time. Never feel hesitant to call anybody on our team because we feel that giving you great information, excuse me,
help start the process.
It does. Well, you can't make any good decision without getting good information.
Right, knowledge and the research to decide.
Exactly.
So, one, is there a certain price point that there's low inventory on in Grand Ledge, or is it just across the board low inventory?
It is across the board. It's been interesting because what would be considered in this market more of the luxury style homes over like $450,000, $500,000, $600,000. Even some of those homes aren't off limits and they're just flying off like hotcakes.
Wow, wow.
So I say get information.
Yeah.
You can't get that information from anybody than a local realtor. Local is always best. Because we know the market.
Right. And you guys have been here a long time. So the other question I have for you, so can someone just call and get sort of an appraisal, if you will, to see what their house could sell for?
Yes, we call that a comparative market analysis. We go right in, it's what the market is right now, because we have our finger on the pulse of that.
Yeah.
And we could turn that around within a couple days, but any of our professionals here can help with that.
That's great. That's good knowledge for people to have, even if they're thinking. So,
yeah,
good. For sure. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, Sue.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, and thank you for watching Gabbin on the Grid.